Hi mga ka-wonder! For today's report, we're going to find the future value of general annuity. Definition of terms. General annuity. An annuity where the length of the payment interval is not the same as the length of the interest compounding period. Find the future value F of the following general annuities. 1. Monthly payments of 3,000 for 4 years with an interest rate of 3% compounded quarterly. So, let's identify the given. The R or the regular payment is 3,000, and since the M sub 1 or the payment interval is monthly, it is equal to 12. And R M sub 2 or the compounding period is quarterly, therefore it is equal to 4. Our time or the term of annuity is 4 years. The nominal rate is very easy to find. The nominal rate is 3% and convert it into decimal. That is equal to 0.03. And the value of Rn using the formula given, so M sub 1 times time, so it is now 12 times 4 is equal to 48. Convert 3% compound quarterly to its equivalent interest rate for monthly payment intervals. So here's the formula. I is equal to 1 plus nominal rate over M sub 2 raised to the power of M sub 2 over M sub 1 minus 1. So let's substitute the formula to the given. So it is now 1 plus 0.03 over 4 raised to the power of 4 over 12 minus 1. And the answer is 0.00249377599122. After getting the interval, let's find the future value. So here's the formula. F is equal to R times 1 plus raised to the power of n minus 1 over I. And now, let's substitute our formula. Then it is now 3,000 times 1 plus 0.0024937759122 raised to the power of 48 minus 1 over 0.0024937759122. And the answer is 152,770.88. On to our second problem. Quarterly payment of 5,000 for 10 years with interest rate of 2% compounded annually. So, let's search our given. Our regular payment or R is 5,000. And since the M sub 1 or the payment interval is quarterly, therefore it is equal to 4. And R M sub 2 or the compounding period is annually, so it is equal to 1. Our time or the term of annuity is 10 years. So the nominal rate is very easy to find. The nominal rate is 2%. And convert it into decimal, that is equal to 0.02. And the value of our n using the formula given. So M sub 1 times time. So convert it into our given, so it is now 4 times 10, and 4 times 10 is equal to 40. Convert to compound annually to its equivalent interest for quarterly payment intervals. So here's the equation. 1 plus r raised to the power of m sub 2 over m sub 2 raised to the power of m sub 2 over m sub 1 minus 1 and convert it. So it is now 1 plus 0.02 over 1 raised to the power of 2 over 4 minus 1. And the answer is 0.004962931573. And now, let's find the future value. Here's the formula. R is equal to 1 plus interval over n minus 1 over I. So substitute it. It is now 5,000 times 1 plus the value of Ri raised to the power of 40 minus 1 over our value of I. And therefore, the answer is 200,000, 220, and 630 and 10 pesos. Our third problem, 3. Annual payments of 12,500 pesos with interest rate of 10.5% compounded semi-annually for 6 years. So let's search our given. The R in the regular payment is 12,500. And since the M sub 1 or the payment interval is annually, therefore it is equal to 1. And our M sub 2 or the compounding period is semi-annually, so it is equal to 2. Our time or the term of annuity is 6 years. The nominal rate is very easy to find. The nominal rate is 10.5% and we are gonna convert it into decimal, so therefore it is equal to 0.105. So here's the formula of n. M sub 1 times time. So convert it into our given, that is now 1 times 6. 1 times 6 is equal to 6. Convert 10.5% compound semi-annually to its equivalent interest rate for annual payment intervals. So here's the formula of I. 1 plus R raised to M sub 2 over M sub 2 raised to the power of M sub 2 over M sub 1 minus 1. And we are gonna convert it using our given. So it is now 1 plus 0.105 over 2 raised to the power of 2 over 1 minus 1. So the answer of it is 0.1077565. After getting our interval, let's now find the future value. So here's the formula for the future value. So it is f is equal to r 1 plus I raised to the power of n minus 1 over I, and we are gonna convert it into our given. So it is now f is equal to 12,500 times 1 plus our value of our I raised to the power of 6 minus 1 over the value of our I. So it is now 98,352.040565. So we're gonna round it up, but since it is not since it is not 5 up, so it is going to be round down. So it is now 98,352 and 0.04. Move on to problem number 4. Semi-annual payments of 105,000 with an interest rate of 12% compounded annually for 5 years. So let's find the given. So the R or the regular payment is 105,000. And since the M sub 1 or the payment interval is semi-annually, therefore it is equal to 2. And our M sub 2 or the compounding period is annually, so it is equal to 1. Our time or the term of annuity is 5 years. The nominal rate is very easy to find, so it is 12%. And converted into decimal, so it is now equal to 0.12. And the value of Rn using the formula M sub 1 times time. So let's substitute it. So it is now 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. And now convert 12 compound annually to its equivalent interest rate for semi-annually payment intervals. So let me show you the formula of the I. So I is equal to 1 plus R raised to the power of 2 over M sub 2 raised to the power of M sub 2 over M sub 1 minus 1. And now let's convert it using R given. So it is now 1 plus 0.12 over 2 raised to the power of 2 over 1 minus 1. And the answer is 0.05830052442258. And now, after getting the interval, let us now find the future value. And here is the formula. F is equal to R times 1 plus I over N, raised to the power of N minus 1 over I. So let's substitute it, and now it is 105,500 times 1 plus the value of Ri raised to the power of 10 minus 1 over the value of Ri. So the answer is 1,372,987.251 pesos. Last problem. Daily payments of 20 pesos for 30 days with an interest rate of 20% compounded annually. So now let's search for our given. So our R or the regular payment is 20. And our M sub 1 or the payment interval is 365, because 365 it is a year, so daily man. So how many days are in a year? So 365. And our M sub 2 or the compounding period is annually, so it is 1. And our time or the term of annuity is 30 days. And our R is raised to M sub 2 is 20%. And now we're gonna convert it into decimal, so it is now 0.2. So here's the formula of N. So M sub 1 times time. Now convert it. So it is now 365 times 30 is equal to 10,950. Convert 20% compound annually to its equivalent interest rate for daily payment intervals. So here's the formula of I. So 1 plus R raised to the power of M sub 2 over M sub 2 raised to the power of M sub 2 over M sub 1 minus 1. So convert it, and now it is 1 plus 0.2 over 1 raised to the power of 1 over 365 minus 1. So the answer is 4996 4.9963589 times 10 raised to the power of negative 4. So taas siya guys. So we're gonna use the other formula of it because it's so very long. So here is the new formula. If the answer is in your eye is very long, so you have to use this type of formula. It depends on the answer in the eye. So it is r times 1 plus close parenthesis, then 1 plus r raised to the power of m sub 2 over m sub 2 raised to the power of m sub 2 over m sub 1 minus 1 raised to the power of n minus 1 over 1 plus r raised to the power of m sub 2 over m sub 2 raised to the power of m sub 2 over m sub 1 minus 1. So we have to convert it into our given. So it is now 20 times 1 plus 0.2 over 1 raised to the power of 1 over 365 minus 1 raised to the power of 365 times 30 over 365 minus 1 over 1 plus 0.2 over 1 raised to the power of 1 over 365 minus 1. So the answer is 604 and 0.367171.